All right, looks like I am live, and that is something I did not want to show, but it was actually, not like the main point of what was going on. But anyway, some people know, some people don't. What's trending right now, and a lot of political stuff, but also George Harrison and does that say Princess Henry? I'm not sure exactly who Princess Henry is. I guess I'll click to find out. Let's see. Okay, so I might have guessed maybe people are calling Prince Harry Princess Henry. That's a new one. So, yeah, I'm just chilling, man. It's the end of the month. I'm doing a live, and I'll be honest, there's really no big news right now. There's, like I said, political stuff going on. Some things happened in the Bronx a day ago or something, but I don't really cover it. I mean, not on this channel. But it looked pretty festive, if I should say. All right, that's what I thought. Prince. Oh, wow, man! I could probably make a better Photoshop than this, but this is already made, and oh man, this is gonna get out of hand, I guess. All right. Let's see. I got nothing, man. I'm just chilling. I'm waiting. Hey, come on. You know what? Not for nothing, man, but like, I'm gonna say it, man. Out of all the negativity going on around Harry and Meghan, and they deserve it, they kind of seem to be a pretty good couple. I mean, like, it seems like she is using him. It seems like she's with him for certain reasons. And, what's up, Daisy? Nice to see you. You are the first one here out of the 8 people to say something. And, out of all the negative stuff, it does seem like they have a pretty good marriage, at least from the outside. Like, you hear a lot of crap about them, things they do to other people, and, their political stuff and how they let these secrets out, but you don't hear them fighting with each other actually so much. I mean, not right now. I think everyone's waiting for it. Everyone's waiting for Megan to come out and say, Harry abused me. I want to go to court. I want a divorce. I want the kids. Whatever. People are waiting for that. But I don't know. Maybe it'll just never happen. Maybe they'll just walk off into the sunset and just stay together. Ah, I don't know. I'm just trying to be positive for once in my life, once on the channel. Just try to be positive, man. At least it seems like that to me. So today we have double pear flavor juice. Oh man, what am I gonna do? There's like absolutely no news. It's tough having a YouTube channel. People don't realize. I guess people are like, oh, a YouTube channel, make videos, looks fun, looks cool, looks awesome, get views, get likes, get subs. What's up, Aaron? Nice to see you. And yeah, it's kind of like that sometimes, but other times it's like, wow, like what the heck am I going to talk about? I've actually got 2 videos coming up that are probably pretty interesting because I found this Reddit thread, Reddit forum, Reddit page, whatever you want to call it, Depp Delusion, where every day and, going strong pretty much, they're talking about Johnny. And I'll get into it on the channel. Not going to feature it here. And that's one reason I still talk about it because they're out there. They're not going to stop. Some people are convinced that Amber was done wrong by the world. She was the victim, and they're not going to stop till they're, elderly people in their, nursing homes or whatever, and they can hardly even lift the keyboard. They're going to keep going forever. So that's why I'll be there once in a while, whatever happens. Amber in Spain, I'll cover it here and there. We're going to talk about it. And if you don't know my theory by now, I'm a broken record, but I'm just going to keep saying that, if you ignore her and leave her alone, it kind of gives her fans room to breathe. It gives the people who are on her PR team and want to hire her room to breathe. That's all it does. Can't figure out why they're still going after JD. I think it's just men haters of cancel culture. What's up, Bernice? Well, it's definitely cancel culture because that's the crowd who's mostly against Johnny. But it's that they really believe it. Look, there are some people that really believe it. That's what it is. I mean, look, if you really believed it, let's say you weren't a Johnny fan and you really believed it, you'd be like, "Hey, this guy got away with this crazy thing and smeared this innocent girl and she could have had this acting career," and you just keep going on it and it's just like something you do and oh wow. Yeah, Bernice, nice to see you. Been a little while. And you've still got the same cat there, and I'm very happy for that cat. A lot of people have seen that cat, Bernice. I mean, you've been here a long time, and on other channels, I'm sure you check out, um, you know, that umbrella guy, Come Geek Some, maybe Colonel Kurtz, and that cat has been seen by a lot of people on the internet. So that's all I got to say about that. All right. Anyway, whoa, I know what that's about. That's pretty nice, Moon. Discover new space music. Well, I can't without probably getting a copyright claim. Oh man, oh man. Yeah, George Lucas said some good stuff. George is still got some okayish stuff in him, but he shouldn't have stole Star Wars. What's up, Jen? Nice to see you. How are you on this fine morning? What does that umbrella guy say? Um, Good times. Hope everybody's excellent or something like that. Queen of Green, you're speaking my color. That's my color. I love green. It's the best color in the world. Mr. Mittens is still alive with cancer in his mouth. Well, that didn't actually put me in good spirits, so good luck to you, Mr. Mittens, and I'll have a drink of double pear juice to that. Well, that's great. I hope the UK is treating you wonderful. I hear things about it. I hear London has a lot of crime these days, but I don't know. I just know what I hear and see on X and things like that, and it's not always reliable. I've been wondering if Amber hanging out with Diddy. Okay. They both love doing the same thing, parties for the powerful and rich. Well, yeah, you know what? Diddy did that in 2016, and isn't that kind of around the time when Amber released that article in the Washington Post? Isn't that actually the year? 2016, I think, if I'm not mistaken, or was it 2018 maybe? I was 2018 maybe. All right. But anyway, jeez. All right. Anyway, George Lucas said some good stuff. There he is. Right. Okay. Let's see. Right. I'm gonna have to retweet this and everything. Right. They would say it's all white men. Most of the people are aliens. The idea is you're supposed to accept people for what they are, whether they're big or furry or whether they're green or whatever. The idea is all people are equal. Yeah. I'm tired of the white stuff. Star Wars had white people. America at even during the 70s and 80s, I think was something like 89 or 90% white. So obviously white people going to be in a lot of movies if the country's like 90% white. Like that makes sense. So I'm just tired of it. Used to be like, I didn't really want to get involved or I didn't really want to, put my opinion out there, but I'm just tired of it. I'm just tired of all, this white, 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 white. Yes, America was a white country and a lot of people that did things were white because the country was white. That's it. It's fucking simple. It's just basically mathematics and probability. Did some stuff go down that was racist? Yes, of course. Racism exists, but it doesn't exist in every single goddamn piece of culture in American history. All right. You're called your husband's name. It's Mr. Gunn. I'm not sure what that means. I have a lot of videos to catch up. Yeah, hey, I really, really appreciate you watching old videos. That helps because if you watch an old video, sometimes, you know, you comment, then a couple of other people maybe comment, then it kind of maybe brings the video back up a little bit. Well, Lisa, you're quite alive, and I read your comments too, and I think Lisa is sometimes disagreeable with things I say, and that's cool. And because look, I put out the news, I put out things to talk about. I don't always put out things that I feel from the bottom of my heart. I want to tell everybody and prove my point. Sometimes I put something up just to talk about. Just, hey, this is a topic. I don't even necessarily agree. Maybe it's even wrong, but what do we think about it? And that's what the channel is, kind of coming together and speculating on stuff. It's not the most intellectually sound idea for a concept, but that's what it is. And I think it's kind of casual and cool and fun. And I'll have a little bit more double pear juice to that. I must be getting old if I said something like cool and casual and fun. No one says stuff like that anymore. All right. As an older person in the US and having been a victim of way more DV than AH claimed, having worked in mental health and having watched every day of the trial, very transparent that AA was wrong. Yeah, I will agree. And why not keep saying it? I know it's over 100 videos that you missed. Well, I've got 3,300. So 100 videos for me is about 7 weeks. Something like that. So if you missed 7 weeks, you missed probably around 100 videos. I do 2 a day. So, all right, my math is off here. Okay, I'm sorry. I do 60 videos a month. So that would be, no, wait, yeah, 6 weeks. Okay. My math isn't as bad as I thought. All right. Stephen Graham is it Modi or Modique? What's up, objection hearsay? I know your name's objection hearsay, but I don't know what's wrong with that right now. Maybe it's just because of the SteamYard or whatnot. Anyway, Mex with pronouns. No, thank you, man. Oh, no, thank you. No, thank you. All right, first kiss. Okay. First kiss. That's pretty funny. All right, all right, all right. Yeah. Hey, what the heck? When in doubt, just show some cute kids. Here we go. The only thing is she's taller than him, but I guess they're young enough where I guess who cares. But later on in life, she'll be like, I want the guy to be 6 feet tall, make $500,000 a year, and all that kind of thing. But her first kiss was some guy who was shorter than her. Oh well, you can see how positive I am these days. All right, and there's Laura B tweeting out my live. Thank you, Laura. And here's Tokyo. So I'm a little bit more, let's just say, gloves off on X because I can be. On YouTube, I'm very careful. I don't like to offend people on YouTube because I have like a main theme. You know, it started with Johnny, and the wider theme is about abuse victims and things like that. And we've got people from all walks of life here. So I'm pretty chill on YouTube. I've got no reason to really get hardcore. I say my piece once in a while, but I don't get hardcore. But on Twitter, I talk more about fitness and health and obesity and things like that. And there's this guy on Twitter who I'm not going to get into big details, but he's kind of a, yeah, I guess you could say health nut. He works out and things, and he's trying to pitch in on the obesity issue, trying to help people lose weight and point out that, it's not just in America. Excuse me. What he's saying, okay, it's not just in America, no, but what he's saying, it's mostly America and the West. And, a lot of people say, well, there's mental health issues, so people can't stop eating, but there's mental health issues in Japan, if not more mental health issues in Japan, because they've got this really tight society. You can't express yourself sometimes. They work themselves silly. The suicide rate is very high in Japan. So you can't really say that it's mental issues because there's just really nobody who's over normal weight in Japan unless you're a rare exception. And I've been going around Tokyo and taking, these short video clips, and I'm saying, look, everybody is relatively on average, pretty thin. Yeah, and this is what I see every day, and this is what I'm doing with this guy. So, yeah, that's it. I'd have a channel about it, but once again, YouTube, that's the best poster ever. I know there's not too many Star Wars fans here, but that is probably one of the coolest posters in history. So, yeah. Yep, yep. Okay, hey. All right, this is pretty cool. This guy is flipping here, and he does not have an athletic body, but he is pulling it off, man. Look at this. He is pulling it off. All right, look at that. Who cares? All right. Yep. Yeah, that's true. I think, you know, yeah, I won't be seeing the next one either. It was not good. I mean, it won't be good, and the newest ones weren't good. And I could go to America and get like one meal and spread it out for like 2 days. A lot of times, especially like Mexican and Italian and stuff like that. I mean, there's a you know bonuses to that. All right, so who's this little girl? I think it's a girl. Could be a boy, but I think it's a girl because I can't remember quite who that is. And I told people I saw the movie, but it was in French and the subtitles were in Japanese, which I can't read mostly. So I had a problem. And I don't want to give spoilers, but if you've seen Gene Dabari, I guess close your ears for spoilers. But I was watching the movie, and like I said, I couldn't really figure out the language, so I was just kind of enjoying how it looked and Johnny's, performance and just how he was speaking French, and I was trying to listen how it sounded. Yeah, it was great. I love what I saw. And then some guy kind of died in bed, and he looked like he was kind of an important character, but I don't know what the heck was going on. Like, oh wait, now this guy's dead, but I don't really know exactly what he's doing or what he's saying anyway. So I guess it just looks like someone kind of important died. So that's pretty much how I watched the movie. Then I was like, now Johnny's looking out the window and he's talking in French, and I'm enjoying this, but I don't know what the hell's going on. But that's my life. I mean, I don't live in the States. I don't speak a lot of English unless I'm talking on YouTube. So I don't understand everything that goes on. I guess ignorance is bliss. That was good. All right. So does anyone know who this person is? This kid with her? Anyone? Any takers? Eileen, it's available in some areas of Canada for rent streaming right now. All right. All righty then. Here it is. This is the a TikTok. If Amber Heard has over 712,000 likes, the tide is continuing to turn. Obviously sarcasm, because Kerry Jam. Am I following her? Yeah, I guess I'm gonna follow her because she always posting stuff. So yeah, so Amber signed this Funko Pop in Spain, and allegedly it says it got 1 million likes, and 1 million likes means like 10 million views. So I don't know, man. Like sometimes TikTok videos just blow up. So you see just some girl on TikTok or some teenager on TikTok, I don't know, like sucking milk through a straw into their nose, and the thing's got like 20 million views, and you're like, what the fuck? So it's possible this got, like 10 million views or something, but it just seems so unlikely. What's up, name game 935? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Don't give H any time. Well, that's the thing, is here's what people say. People say, and I say this, I guess, every day now, is ignore Amber and she'll go away. But what I'm desperately trying to tell people is, let's say hypothetically, theoretically, every single Johnny fan and person left Amber alone. If that happened, what would be left was her fans. Excuse me. Imagine everybody who was a Johnny fan and disliked Amber left her alone. What that would leave was her fans, her PR people, and anybody who wanted to hire her. And what they would say is, oh, wow, the people who hated Amber went away. They're leaving her alone. So now let's bring her back out because there's no more hate. There's no more criticism. There's no one gonna, make bad comments about her. So it's safe. Come on out. That's what they're waiting for. They're waiting for you to not give Amber time so that way they can put her back out with less resistance and less criticism and open the door for more of their fans or people who just don't know. So that attitude will actually help Amber. And that's just how it naturally goes. That's just the way, that the currents flow. So I've said this, she was in the most famous case ever. She made a name for herself around the world. People aren't going to forget her like they're not going to forget O.J. Simpson or whoever else. And that means at some point, someone's always going to give her a shot because she's super famous for the wrong reasons. So I'll keep saying it. I got to get on like that Umbrella guy or Signor one of these days and try to spread this message a little better, but that's what's going to happen. That's it. That's the fact. So if you want to help her, ignore her, shut up, don't say anything ever. I'm not saying, make some stupid shit like Fish Market or Amber Turd. I'm not saying say stupid shit like a child, but it's okay to pitch in your honest opinion like, well, she was found guilty. She did this wrong. We're not seeing anything she's in or something like that, and keep that up. So I just can't stress it enough, and it kind of hurts to see people like, you don't want to watch my channel? Fine, don't watch my channel if you don't like it, whatever that is. But if you see her, don't totally ignore her when you see it, because that's going to leave the door open for them, and that's just the fact. And it's tough to get that out because people are sick of seeing her in the same way I'm sick of seeing like Kathleen Kennedy or Jon Favreau or these Star Wars shills and shit like that. But it doesn't matter how I feel. It doesn't matter, what I don't want, what I'm bored of. What matters is the message. So I guess a lot of people don't really like Andrew Tate so much here. I'm gonna imagine that my fan base here doesn't like Andrew Tate so much, is neutral, or just doesn't listen to him or doesn't care. And I'm sure a few people do. But the best advice he gave was, in life, when you've got to do something, it doesn't matter how you feel. You have to do the thing, put the time in, and go through the motions regardless of how you feel. And I wish I heard that when I was like 25 or like 20 years old, because my whole life I'd be like, well, I don't really feel like doing this, so I'm not going to do it because I feel this way. Instead of being like, well, I got to do it. It doesn't matter how I feel. I'm going to do it. And it's kind of the same thing with like putting your opinion out there about people that deserve to get criticism. Yeah, you're bored of Amber. You don't want to see her. You don't feel like seeing her, but the criticism still serves a purpose. So anyway, we got Laura B. Laura, if you want to come on here, I'm just kind of chilling. I'll be here at least another half an hour or something. I'm gonna clean my house. I'm gonna get like fucking 4 hours of sleep again. I could never sleep. I haven't gotten over 7 hours of sleep in a long time. Once in a while, I'll happen to get over 7 hours of sleep if my family happens to be sleeping at the grandparents or something. I don't know, but so rarely. What's up here now? Andrew Tate was on Big Brother years ago. That's interesting. I never knew that. I mean, I don't like everything he says. I really, really don't. I disagree with some things, like strongly disagree with Andrew Tate on some certain things. However, sometimes he'll give some pretty golden advice. And that, doing things not based on how you feel was pretty damn good. And I wish I heard that earlier. Now I'm in my 40s, but I'm going to live by that because I was like, well, I don't feel like doing a workout, so I think I'm going to go to sleep. But I've got to do a workout every day if I want to stay slim at, my age. Or I don't feel like making a video, but if I don't, that's just, less traction, less revenue, and I should be making one. So it's like, well, I don't feel like eating vegetables. I feel like eating this because I want to be satisfied. It doesn't matter how you feel. And it's a tough cookie to swallow. It's a tough pill to swallow. People don't say it's a tough cookie. People say it's a tough pill to swallow. So my point is, going all the way back to this, is that I know you don't feel like seeing Amber. I don't know, you don't feel like commenting always, but if you do, trust me, it'll help a little bit. Like I said, you don't want to do it on my channel? Fine, great. But don't skip it out everywhere. All right. All right. Oh my God, enough with this tide shit. Nothing's turning. You get a heart. Yeah, this is a classic. What's up, Gene? All right. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. What's up, Name? What's up, Laura again? What's up here now? What's up, Lisa again? What would you guys do if the whole stream was just, saying what's up to people and that was completely it and there was absolutely no content? What's up, Objection Hearsay? What's up, Lisa? What's up, Jen, excuse me? What's up, Murray? Thank you for the membership, by the way. Viewers are going up, man. The more boring I get, the more viewers go up, I guess. All right, let's roll with it. What's up here now? What's up, Gene? Oh, it's all drama. It's all drama. So, all right. So, Karen Jam. That's an interesting name, by the way. All right. Well, yep, this one got out a little bit. 2 peas in a pod. Okay, that's nice. I like this look, man. This is actually artistic, I think. I just get this feeling. That Johnny's kind of the real deal, and some artists and shit, I'm like, they're good. I get them. I like them, but usually, even with most people that make it pretty big, there's always that little bit missing where I'm like, yeah, they're pretty unique, they're pretty talented, but there's just something still a little bit generic about them. And just Johnny just has none of that generic feel. It's just all totally original. Well, pretty much. He's got his influences that stand out, but he's got like 90% originality. He leans back on classic rock and the 60s stuff and that stuff that he loves, and that's fine, and that shows. But, he's totally his own. So, yeah, I became a fan, and it's like, whether you're religious or atheist, one of them says, well, I was religious, then I became atheist, or I was an atheist, now I'm religious. So it kind of feels like me saying that a little bit. Like I wasn't a Johnny fan, and then the case happened, and now I am. But it's true. I mean, I was always, kind of a fan, just like a surface level fan, but I became a fan, and that's the truth. And I guess whoever doesn't believe it can go suck it. All right. We all have unique experiences that affect us creatively. I truly hope that you enjoy my work, that you are able to take something from it that makes you shine, Johnny Depp. Thank you very much. All right. Not bad. Well, I see Karen Jam is retweeting some clown world. John Boring, diss on AH, and uplift JD. Well, yeah. I run a risk of getting a little boring these days. But that's it. I'm just doing what I do, man. Woman, I'm not sure exactly. Person, viewer, chatty. Are you a chatty? But yeah, I mean, Johnny News is always Johnny News. That can't change. Manson, little here and there. The Brad Pitt and Angelina stuff is just lukewarm. People kind of care, but not really. That's about it. I've needed a solid topic on this channel for like the last 2 years now, but nothing's coming up that I could follow consistently, that there's like a lot of interest in, that gets like free views. Nothing. I mean, the Johnny and Amber thing was a phenomenon, and it's going to go pretty much forever to some extent. It's pretty much in the mainstream forever now. It's just now leveled out like everything else. It's not special anymore. But no, but it's not a misunderstanding. There is some kind of this kind of nothing's going on feeling in the air, I think. And obviously, because there's a presidential election coming up, which always dampens, you know. Well, no, I didn't think you took it as I'm boring. I know I'm not boring, just to be honest, but just there's not so much topics these days that I could really get like um passionate about. There's nothing to be passionate about right now. Like, I always go back to Star Wars, but when the new Star Wars was coming out, people were passionate about how bad it was. When the Johnny court case was happening, people were passionate about it. And people are passionate too about Manson a little bit, but it's so drawn out now, and there's really no solid foundation to it. So, there's passion there, but it's not condensed enough, really. It's kind of spread out. So, well, but I gotta say, there's a lot of political stuff going on, and I might even cover some of it on a second channel, and to hell with it if someone's like, oh, this guy's getting political on this channel. One channel, I'm a person. Everyone's got a political opinion, I think. I don't think there's too many people like, I have no opinion. I don't know. Trump or Biden, they're exactly the same. I don't care. I doubt there's too many people like that. So everyone's got somewhat of an opinion. So, even movies coming out. Yeah, there's nothing coming out as far as movies. I don't report on movies anyway. I'm slurring. I don't report on movies anyway. So I'm not sure. I think Nick knows who I am. Once in a while I get kind of like superficial in society. Like, does this person know me? Am I cool? Am I making it now? That's another big mistake. Is I fell into this, and the best advice I got was someone said, well, don't try to go for fame, and don't try to, you know, get people to like you. Stay in the shadows and make the money. Stay in the shadows and, silently suffer. And that was a good advice. And that was kind of like, yeah, my channel's getting bigger, people getting to know me. This feels cool. How big can I get? And it was kind of a mistake. I should have probably had a faceless channel, not showed my face, had some, cool shit. E-hacker, same shit, but I don't know. Yeah, well, Johnny News will always be there. No one's gonna get tired of Johnny News. No one's ever gonna say, I don't want to see another video about Johnny. This is the audience. This is what a lot of people are here for. So that's cool. And that's great. Cheers to that. Yeah, it's because, like I said, political stuff is out. So, all good. What's up, Dinko? So if anyone wants to come on here, I'll have an open mic right now. I'm on 33 minutes. I want to stay on for at least, probably about an hour. So if anyone wants to come on, I'll just have an open mic. I'm just chilling. There's really, I could probably, if I tried harder, I could probably find something to talk about, but I don't know. Who cares, man? Like, I'd rather just chill and talk about whatever than try to force something and make it seem important. Like, let's talk about this new important thing. Yeah, who cares? It just whatever. Yeah, Diddy. I made a video on Diddy, and I don't know. Can we find it on Twitter? Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I spelled Diddley. Okay, Diddy. All right, let's see. Right, here was the video. I can't show it because YouTube has like these like violence policies and things. Yeah, Keanu Reeves is awesome. Keanu Reeves is like Johnny Depp's like cousin. He's like a cousin, right? He's not quite on Johnny's level as far as the full spectrum of creativity and coolness and everything. But yeah, Keanu Reeves is a all-time favorite of mine. I've always liked the guy. Even when I saw him like Bill and Ted, I was like, this guy's pretty funny. Like, I like this guy. So, I don't know what's going on. Diddy is pure evil. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, all right, man. I guess Diddy is Couples who finish each other's sentences. Yeah, we're getting Kane West told us years ago that Diddy was a Fed. That's interesting. Well, Gene, on one hand, I would say don't get X. On the other hand, I would say it's pretty interesting. You could get a lot of good news, a lot of clips you might not normally see in the mainstream and things like that. So, what's up, Tal? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. You are a mod. You don't look so happy in that picture there, but that's probably not actually you. But who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But what's up, Sabrina? I said that before. You're not centered, by the way. You should center yourself. Just saying. Uh, so yeah, Tal, if you want to come on for a little bit, feel free. I'm only on YouTube and Facebook's videos. Laura says, "Hey Tal." Laura's probably driving or I don't know, just falling asleep or something because she hasn't said much. So whatever. Casey video, right? Yeah, looks like Diddy actually did that shit. So yeah, there you go, man. So there is some proof. And Dad of the Year. All right. Oh, okay. Dad's dancing behind. That's pretty funny. All right. All right. The dad's dancing behind. Okay. All right. That is pretty funny. All right. Whatever we got here, for whatever reason, I looked up some Diddy, but yeah. Well, Sabrina, I suggest it, and like, I'm not gonna act like I'm something like awesome and special, but if you want to like actually talk to me or like say something, I accept DMs on X. So, it's just and a lot of YouTubers do. I've talked to a lot of YouTubers on X like I wouldn't normally talk to ever, right? So like if you see here, I've got like a lot of people in my DMs, some familiar faces, right? There's Laura, there's Cindy Bryden, there's Carmen, there's my friend Alex, there's Jan, there's Carla, there's Tug Simp, there's Manson cases. So, we could like chat on X. So it's kind of cool, man. It's got some ups and downs. It's, whatever it is. I would love to. My guests will be arriving shortly. All right. Well, I'll take that as an excuse. I don't believe people generally just, all right. You're too tired, whatever. I get it. You don't feel like helping the oldie hacker out, and I'll do it alone. I guess it's all my problem. It's all my problem. All right. All right. All right. All right. Oh, okay. This is pretty funny. All right. Right. That's pretty cute. All right. That's pretty cute. Kevin ain't letting none of that slide. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's like it just there's just never gonna be any. It just doesn't matter who it is in the news, whatever it is. It's like just never gonna have the impact it did with Johnny Depp, because he's Johnny Depp. You know, no, they don't. It's 100% free. I don't pay. It's 100% free. You could get a premium account and do some stuff. You could do all the basics totally free. So, am I breaking up? Is my voice okay? All right. Anyway. Oh, Lord. I'm always so damn tired. It sucks so bad. It sucks so bad. I'm always so tired. I mean, they actually allow nudity on X. So, like, if I was to pass by something, that could be pretty dangerous. So, it's a little dangerous on here on X, but, right. See, here's what I'm talking about, man. So, Diddy comes out and he assaults her. So, there's the evidence right there. So, for my doubters or naysayers or people who are like, well, it's too hard to get evidence. I agree. It is hard to get evidence, but to believe something, you got to have the evidence. If I say I believe it, I'm going to make a choice to punish this guy heavily. There's got to be some evidence. And right here, unless this video is fake, which I'm going to assume it's not, then there's the evidence right there. Diddy did it. There you go. Okay, I'll try to figure it out this weekend when I'm at my sister's, lounging by the pool. Yeah, I know I got to send her. Yeah, I said it to everybody, by the way. I'm just one of those people who's just kind of a little bit of a, asshat online about things. Maybe some people deliberately don't center themselves. It's up to you, but it's your life. It's your avatar, it's your reputation. But yeah, no one cares. Some people just leave the letter S or something. I'm sure someone here has got it right. Name game has just little person things, so but they are centered. All right, that was unnecessary. I don't go on X. That's cool. Some people don't. I'm not gonna force people on X, but I could recommend it and say DMs are a great thing, man. I've talked to a lot of people on X I could never talk to, you know? Oh, what's up, Jeff? Nice to see you. Nice to see you, you know? So like if I didn't have X, how would I be able to talk to like Andy Signor or that umbrella guy or Colonel Kurtz? It's all because of X. All right, Laura, you look a little bit nonchalant today. Say something. I can't hear you.
Because I didn't speak.
Okay. Oh, you got me. I look like such an idiot now. Okay, because you didn't speak. But you got to come on and say something a little bit faster than that, or it's awkward. So, just saying.
Just saying.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So,
I stay a little bit with you.
what was
So you
that?
don't. I stay a little bit with you so you don't feel alone.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. I honestly don't feel alone a lot. That's not my problem in life. I feel too fucking busy and too tired. I forgot what it feels like to be bored. I honestly forgot what it feels like. I'm being 100% honest.
Mm.
I don't know what the fuck it feels like to be bored because I'm always doing something every fucking minute. Something ends, I have to do something else, and I'm never bored, ever. I haven't been bored in 10 fucking years. Terrible. Sorry for the
Mm.
French, but what's up, General?
Me too.
I guess that's how life gets.
Pardon?
I guess that's how life gets. You forget you forget what being bored is like.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm never bored because I have too many things to do. The
Yep.
same life of yours, John.
Nah, I don't know about that. Maybe there's similarities, but not quite the same.
Yeah, my son is grown up now, but the work is sucking.
Okay, well, I guarantee you've got more space than me in Italy because Japanese houses and apartments are very small.
Mm, yeah.
It's kind of a problem I'm going to have moving forward, and it's not something that everyone has to deal with. It's one of the drawbacks. I think there's mostly positives about Japan, but there's some drawbacks, and one drawback is it's a pretty tight country and not a lot of space to move around. Hope to see you someday in Italy, Laura. I will be close to Venice again. Well, how do you like that?
Yeah, I know. It's 2 years that me and Tal try to see each other, but you know, it's not easy.
I have no idea where Venice is. I just have no clue. I have no idea. North, south, west, middle, whatever. No idea.
It's in center north.
What made you move to Japan? What do you think? What do you think? I've said it like 100. I mean, maybe. I mean, what do you think? What would make someone move out of the U.S.? You
A
know,
girl.
well, that's part of it, but obviously not. I mean, I wouldn't just like say move to Poland if if I thought I could get a girl. I wouldn't just like move to Brazil for a girl. I mean, obviously that's part of it, but that was like, let's just say like 30% of it. Yeah, job kind of, but there was really honestly multiple things. First of all, I thought that back in about 2005, 2006, there was going to be some kind of racial war in the United States, and I was like, this is going to get out of hand between fighting between races. I don't want to be here. That was one thing. The other
Mm,
thing was I wanted to speak a second language because I started to really like it. Other thing was, yes, I wanted to marry a Japanese girl because if you have a kid who's half Asian and half like Western, like half black, white, whatever, the nose comes out like perfect. Because Japanese people have flat noses and Westerners have like bigger noses. So I knew that if I had a kid with an Asian woman, the nose would come out perfect.
that's a strange thing to say, John.
It's true. I mean, that's it. And it did. And my kids' noses came out perfect, and I was I was completely right.
Yes, but it's like you plan uh,
What?
love. It
Hmm.
sounds strange. You stay with someone you like. You don't search. I don't know how to say it.
Mm, I think love is very rare. I'm not going to say love doesn't exist. I just think it's very rare. I think probably like 10% of people find love and stay with the same person and they love them until they're in their, old age and things. It happens, but I just think it's really rare, to be honest. I think most people get married, they make a life together, and they don't always get divorced because they want to stick with it. They want to, they don't want to for the kids and for everything, but I think keeping that flame till you're in your gray old age is really, really rare. I just do. You know, I mean, I'm always talking about like women complaining about women, but the thing about men is we like having variety. We don't like the same thing, and it's really tough. Like the same woman for decades and decades, our mind wanders, and we always gonna want new women, and that's gonna be tough on our side too. There's a lot of criticism for women, but as far as men, we know we want that variety. We don't stop looking. We don't stop thinking. We don't stop being like, ah. So anyway, perfect. Here's the perfect nose for my perfect nose. Wait, here it is. Uh, Perfect nose, right? Is that perfect?
Yeah, he's cute.
No, really, very, very cute. Very, very cute. See?
Yes, I know.
Ah, don't get too excited. Don't get too excited there. All right. So I've been having some double peach here. Excuse me, double pear. Pear flavor. Mhm. Diddy's former bodyguard has released audio of Diddy destroying Meek Mill in the
We
bedroom after Meek's drink was spiked by Diddy. Let's try that again. Laura, I was going to ask you to read that, but I'm not sure exactly how your reading skills are. Are you a good reader in English?
Yes, I
All
have to
right.
put on my what I have to read.
This one here. I'll read it. Diddy's forming. Okay, take two. Diddy's.
Diddy former bodyguard, oops, has released the audio of Diddy destroying. Uh, it's too
Meek
little.
Mill in the bedroom after Meek's drink was spiked by Diddy. All
Yes.
this according to Diddy's former bodyguard who recorded the audio. Will they arrest him? No, they won't. You know. Yeah,
Oh,
very, very cute. Kawaii, Sabrina speaks some Japanese. Now that's audio I don't want to hear. Yeah, very cute. Yeah, my kids are very, very cute, but they're gonna grow up and it's gonna be so sad. I don't want them to like get bigger. You need new teeth? No, my teeth are actually great. I don't have any cavities and I'm in my mid 40s, so my teeth are pretty good.
did you see
Uh,
my crazy rabbit?
what's that?
Did you see my crazy rabbit?
No, I'm not gonna take a look at any rabbits. I don't know. I don't know. You could, if you want to put your rabbit up there, go right ahead. But you know,
He doesn't
here's
want.
one more. One more. Eating spaghetti. Ah, see, okay. I got to tell a story after this, but I can't hit it. There we go. So right. So
Yeah.
no, I mean, I'm not gonna try to brag, but his face is like pretty much near perfect to me. I don't. I mean, maybe it's like a parent's point of view, but his face is like near. It's really like near perfect, like perfectly symmetrical, right?
Yes. Yes.
And like my
And
face isn't.
he is eating spaghetti with the fork. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah. You would hate it. It's terrible spaghetti. It's not. I wouldn't even call it spaghetti, but here in Japan, it's guess it's what they're used to. It's like candy. It's like calling Doritos Mexican food, basically.
Ah, okay.
What's up, Astrid? You've had that picture for a long time. Nice to see you. I'm stuttering. What are you talking about? Not really, because they don't really speak English because their whole life is Japanese. The parents, the grandparents, the school, the relatives, the TV shows, everything's in Japanese. I can't compete. But they understand a lot most of what I say. Are you sure he's yours? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I really am.
General, general behave.
I mean, I know. Like this is gonna sound I don't know. I guess maybe like a fantasy, but I think a lot of guys are probably like pretty optimistic about how promiscuous their wife was, but I really don't think my wife was so promiscuous when she was younger. I just really don't get that idea. So I think they're mine. Yeah. I'm sure pretty much like 95% of guys think that, but I really in this case, for reasons I'm not going to discuss, I think it's true. I think pretty sure. She was always very traditional type, you know, family, marriage, stay together kind of type, and that's good. And thank you, Sabrinkle Dinkle. And you're gonna get a shout out at some point after I sober up and I remember about it. So, all right. Now, Laura, you got to work on your range of emotions
Why?
because you're very monotone. You have one emotion. It just seems like kind of, I don't know, nonchalant.
I am.
But it seems like you're actually very mentally stable.
Yes, I am. Most of the times.
Yeah, I don't see you getting like very mad or very happy. You're always just kind of like, okay.
Yes, I get mad once in years, but
Okay, that's good.
I'm
Okay.
very scary when
Okay.
I get
You
mad.
don't you don't you don't always believe me when I tell you things, that's for sure, but you don't get mad. I've been married for about 10 years now, so it's pretty good. And I got to tell you, I remember my anniversary March March 13th, 2013. Because it's very easy. March 13th, 2013. Lucky guy with an easy anniversary. I've forgotten it for the last 10 years, but I remember what it is. So,
13 is an unfortunate number in Italy.
no, in Japan, 4 is the unlucky number, so I'm good here.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, because 4 means death in Japan. It's just pronounced the same way as death, so
Yeah.
obviously that's unlucky.
Uh,
You dig? All right. Anyway. So Laura, what do you think of P. Diddy?
It was about time that this comes up because he's a criminal. It seems like a criminal organization. He's just like a boss of the mafia.
Oh, okay.
In my opinion, and so this is one thing we see, but you remember he made blow up the car of a guy who was talking with his girlfriend. So this is only criminals do things like this.
Okay, well, that sounds like a pretty sound opinion. I won't argue with that.
Mm,
Yeah, all right, that sounds good. And once again, that delivery was very nonchalant, and that's cool though. I mean, I think you got the facts out there. You think what you think, and that's incredible. So, all right, this 100%. This I just made myself laugh on that.
what
So,
what did I say?
I can't remember. You're going too far back now. So, whatever
Ah,
you said, it was great. How about that?
okay. You didn't listen as usual.
I heard every word you said. It went in one ear and right out the other,
I
and that's not
know.
my fault.
I know.
Yeah. So,
No surprise.
would it be better? Would it be any better if I was different? I don't think so. I think I'm perfect just the way I am, because why the hell not? And I think most people get me, you know. But Sabrinko, where do you just all right, I gotta ask, where did you come up with that name? Because that's just kind of a funny name. It's not bad, it's not good, it's just where do you come up why is that where is that from? Why is that name like that? It's kind of like a Dr. Seuss, a little silly, to be honest. So what you gotta I always wonder, like, all right, where did that name come from? Like Laura B, okay, it's just Laura B. Your name's Laura, you add the B, no big deal. You know, Miss C is Miss C, Tao King, all right, it's Tao King, it's a nickname. Where did that come from? You know, Sabrinkle, is that like from some book or something, or from some like fantasy novel, or what is that? I gotta know already. So anyway, but thank you so much for the super chat. I want to move on, take some other comments, but it's much appreciated. And please tell me where that name comes from. If it's the last thing I ever hear, then I guess I'll be happy. That didn't make sense. Take two on that. That was stupid. All right. Gotta go. Gotta go. Well, I can't forgive you on that one, name game. Gotta go. Where else are you gonna go? What else are you gonna do? All right, then. Let's keep going.
Ah,
It's from the makers of South Park made that stupid puppet movie. Yeah. Wait a
did
minute.
you hear about Nick Rechieta?
I didn't. What was happening? What was up?
He was arrested.
For what?
Drugs.
Uh, whatever.
Mm.
Uh, I've got mixed feelings on drugs, obviously. I'm not sure how safe it is to talk about on YouTube. It's not the most dangerous thing, but it's not the most safe thing. I'll just say this: if you're doing drugs and it's not like really heavy and you're not being violent, I don't think it should be considered a serious crime for an arrest. You
Mm.
know, it's mostly violence and stealing that we need out of society. So if you're just kind of doing it and zoning out in front of your TV, you're not really
No,
helping society, but you're not like really hurting anyone physically immediately, you know? So
no, he's a good guy. I like him. Anyway, I think he was streaming. I think it's stress because I was streaming for hours and hours and hours every day, and the work and the kids and everything. Probably he went too strong with his body, so I guess he began to try cocaine. I don't know.
okay. Okay. Well, I can't talk about my experiences with that, but I'll just say it's probably exaggerated. You know, people say it's just really no big that's no big deal, I don't think. But what do I know? Just heard that, but let take two. Isn't that so? Have you ever seen someone do a take two in a live stream? I mean, come on. I've never seen it before. It's got to be original. Take
Yeah,
two.
take
Yeah,
three.
thanks. Thanks, Laura. That was an amazing compliment. Made me feel great. Just heard that, but he, his wife, and another person were arrested, drugs, firearms, etc. My name is just my name, nice and boring. My name is just my name, nice and boring. Ha ha. All right. I guess you tried to slip me up there with some kind of poor attempt at a tongue twister, but it didn't work. Ha ha. Looks like I got the last laugh on you. Uh, yeah, this Princess Harry thing's kind of interesting. People calling Harry now Princess Harry. But yeah, I don't know. The Meghan Markle news is so weird. It just never ends, but nothing ever really happens. You know, I don't know. Just waiting for something crazy, I guess.
Yeah, until he rebel himself. I guess they will go ahead because she's the boss. He does everything she says. So, yes. So until it works this way, I guess they go ahead for years. I hope he will not awake.
Sassy. I think we're the opposite. I think we're the opposite of sassy today. I think we're just kind of like crawling along here. But I was what I said in the beginning of the stream, and let me get your opinion on this, is like despite all the bad things said about Meghan and Harry and stuff like that, it seems like they are kind of a good couple. I mean, all right, he's a little bit pussy whipped, let's just say it. But I mean, aside from that, it seems like they're not really out to get each other.
No, they're not a good couple. It's a fake. He was in love, but she, she doesn't give a damn what you know. She doesn't care. She only wanted money and fame
Right.
and
Well, yeah, yeah. I mean, the big thing is, if he wasn't Harry and he made like 100 grand a year, would she go for him? Probably not.
no, she's a narcissist. Like Amber Heard, kind of people that want to be glorified and put on a pedestal and adored by people. They're crazy.
I would agree. I would absolutely agree. And thank you for this repost. All right. Well, I used to love Harry. I never had an opinion on Harry, you know? So, in programma. Whatever
In
the hell that.
program.
I mean, I could imagine what that means, but all right, Carrie Jam followed me back, so I thought she might. I mean, she's got more followers than she does people following her, so that's good. But, you know, she's nice. Now I got 3,015 followers, pretty far off from my YouTube channel, but okay. Harry does seem like yeah, it does seem that way, and that's the big thing. But I got like an hour here. I gotta wrap it up because I gotta do laundry. I gotta make a video. I gotta wake up tomorrow at like 8 a.m. even though it's Sunday. I gotta do a little bit of a workout so I don't get chubby, and I still gotta do things with my night. So I kind of gotta wrap it up.
Chubby.
But Sabrinkle, thank you so much for that super duper super chat. And Laura, thank you for coming on the channel. And let's just kind of settle down. I don't even want to quit. I'm kind of having fun, but got to do stuff. And life goes on, and life is, yeah, life's kind of good. I'm kind of happy, but at the same time, kind of annoyed. So what the hell does that mean? Anyway, thank you, Jen. Thank you, Sabrinka. Thank you, Tao King. You didn't come on. You said you had people coming over, but you kept talking. So I guess, I don't know, whatever happened there. Thank you, General. Take care. Okay. Thank you, Miss C. Thank you, Name, even though you're gone, I think. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, General, again. Thank you, Sabrinkle, again. Thank you, Bernice. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Tao King. Thank you, Jean. And yeah, Lisa. Thank you, Objection Hearsay. And Lori, you have any last words? Any final
No,
thoughts?
thank you, John, for having me, and bye.
Yeah,
Bye,
thank you so
bye
much.
everybody.
Thank you so much. You have a good evening.
Of course.
All right. And that's it, guys. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't, I'll be scratching my eye and I'll be sad. See you next time. Yeah, we're done.